Good YouTube. Today I'm gonna give you a little studio tour of my little studio here in my room. I'm making the most out of my room. I'm trying to have like a living space, balance it with like a workspace where I could just sit down, create, listen to records, make some beats, play my synths, play guitars. That's what the studio is, just something comfortable for me. Maybe someone on record, maybe, but mostly just for my creation of music. And yeah, I guess we started with my MPC. This is like the main thing in my studio right now. I have everything connected to this shit somehow. I have MIDI in, MIDI out connected to it. I can make a whole separate video on how I'm connecting this as my mother, my main piece. Next, I'll just be going over some synths I have. I'm borrowing this one from a friend of mine, Core MS-20 Mini. I'm using this in conjunction with the MPC a lot. If I'm making a beat, I like using the MS-20 as a bass sound. I have it programmed as a sub. Next to that, I got the JU06A. That's my little baby right there. It's my synth. I'll be using the 60 a lot. And then whenever I'm bored of that, you switch it over to 106. It's like 2 Junos in one, bro. Shit amazing. I'll be using a lot of the manual stuff. I'm not even the preset, like with those parameters, and I just find something I like that fits into the beat. Boom. So yeah, this is the JU06A. I like using this synth a lot. Under that, I have the Yamaha SO3. I bought this like 2 years ago now. I use this as like the MIDI controller of this setup. So I have it connected to MPC as a MIDI controller. Sound module itself, the SO3 sound banks, whatever, I can also use that. So that's all the synths I have. Now if I want to sample something, I'll take you through that. So I have it started with this Technics SL 220. Shout out the boy George. He gave me this, and he's a real one. He gave me a whole ass coffin. But yeah, I'm using this as, you know, my record player. I put records on there, spin them, listen to them. That goes into this preamp, the Gemini PMX 100A preamp mixer. You know, just take the RCAs from the Technics into that, the ground. And then that gets into my other sampler, the SP505. And an SP505. I use it pretty much for effects on the record that I'm gonna sample. There's this one crazy shit on here, the isolator. This works great, perfect as an EQ, bro. So if I want lows, boom, boom, take out the mids and highs. Only want the mids and highs, take out the lows, boom. Only want the mids, take out some highs, some mids, all the lows. Boom, bro. I can isolate bass, I can isolate vocals, I can isolate hi-hats, I can isolate guitar, I can isolate whatever frequency range, bro. So yeah, that goes into my MPC 2500. That's what I sample, chop, skew, mix, the drums, and the fucking sample, you feel me? Alright, coming out of here, the MPC 2500, I have another mixer, the Behringer Xenyx 2442 FX. It's a basic mixer. It does nothing special stuff. It's just an analog mixer that's real old, I think. And it's not like multi-track or nothing. I just use it for the 8 outs of the MPC. I have them routed to here, to this one, to the Xenyx, Behringer, whatever. And on the mixer, I can EQ. I could set volumes instead of doing it on the MPC 2500, because that has a feature in there that you could mixer. I just rather do it outside the box, outside the MPC. I have it here. So yeah, that's where I mix the beat really. Besides the synths and the bass, all the sample chops and drums gets processed through here. And then on the back of this, I have 8 outs. Those 8 outs of the mixture go into the Tascam Model 24. Tascam Model 24 captures everything. It captures the MPC 2500 main ounce. It captures the MS20 Mini, the JU6A, and the SO3. And yeah, and then it also captures the 8 outs from the mixer, so really the 8 outs from the MPC mix down, right? And I have that connected USB into my computer, the iMac 27-inch 2020. It's a 6-core Intel i5 processor. It has 32 gigs of RAM, and it's going right now on Mac OS Monterey 12.5. So that's what I'm using. This computer is a couple years old now. I bought it because I felt nice, you feel me? And I like the model. It reminds me of like elementary and shit, not gonna lie. What I use to monitor everything, I have these connected to the Tascam Model 24. It's behind it, you can't really see it. I have a sub, the JBL LSR10. Just one big ass subwoofer, and from the subwoofer it goes up to the JBL 305s, MK2, I think that's what they're called. And that's what I use to record everything. And then, you know, I got some XLR cables. I got this Electro Voice 660 microphone vintage. Because I don't know, I like that vintage tone, bro. You'll see later on why I'm talking about vintage. So all of this is summed up into the Tascam Model 24. And then it goes into my iMac, into Pro Tools. It goes into Pro Tools. I like using Pro Tools. I took a class on Pro Tools one time, and I really fell in love with the process of doing everything, so that's what I stuck to. And yeah, as you can see here, I have all the stems from my beat into there, and that's pretty much it. So that's all the recording. That's the main space right here. That's where I sit down after you go to work, just from this one chair. If I need to stand up to play the keys, play the bass. I do that. That's good. For my workflow, because I like to stand up and stuff. But mainly, I just sit down. My MPC is right here to my right, so in front of me. The bass is to the left. No, my bass is to the right. And the mixer, once I mix it down, once I made the beat, I gotta mix it down. I turn to the left, mix it here, and then everything's all set and straight. It gets processed into Pro Tools, multi-track, and then I send it out to whoever the stems make a track. Over here, further down to my left, I like to play guitar, so this is I'll give you a rundown of what I have too. I have Epiphone Thunderbird bass. Got it like 2 years ago from a great friend of mine. Shout out Dill, shout out Jamil. They hooked it up with the T-Bird. And next in those cases, I have a Gibson SG Standard. I think the year was 2015, translucent ebony. Yeah, it's nice, cool. I don't know, I might sell it maybe. The neck is too thick for me. But whatever. And next to that, I have a Gibson Les Paul Standard in golden pearl. That's my Perlita right there. Shit's beautiful. I love playing it, but shit, I just keep it in a box. I don't want to get no dust. And then my workhorse is really this Fender Telecaster. You can't really go wrong with Telecaster. They're indestructible. So that's why. Hello. This is me later on doing a voiceover. The voiceover died for like the previous one. So this is the Gibson GA 20 RVT. It's an amp I use from the 60s. I have another amp called the Ampeg AC12. It's in the shop right now. It's also from the 60s. I use these amps to play guitar through. It's got a good tone out of them. This is my record collection right here. Top row, you'll see is classic rock, and the bottom two is like samples and stuff. Really, yeah, I collect vinyl to make my beats, so they're all right there pretty much. I got more in storage, but yeah, I'm really happy with the studio I have right now. This is the end of the video. I'm sorry this is how it's gonna be like, cause the damn voiceover camera video stopped. But yeah, if you have any questions on any gear or how I do stuff or anything like that, man, feel free to comment. What would y'all like to see? Y'all like to see me playing guitar more? If y'all like to see like vinyl album reviews, if y'all would like to see me search for samples, if y'all would like me to
break down the MS-20 bass patch I have. If you would like me to break down MIDI, anything really that you have a question for on, let me know in the comments, and then I'll try my best to make that video. And yeah, if y'all have a chance, check out jgscool2.com too. I put up a gallery of all the photos of my music journey, starting with the 505 to the current studio I have now. You'll see all the gear I get over the years. It has like a big timeline and like my whole progression as music's cool. Also check out my Apple Music, stream it, listen to it, fuck with it if y'all fuck with it. But yeah, I'm gonna make a beat tape soon, real soon, of all the recent beats I've been making, and just like organize into one nice marketable thing, you know what I mean? So look out for that. A lot of things in the future. So subscribe, like this damn video, and comment suggestions, please, because I'm trying to teach y'all, trying to share y'all with y'all like what I know, and just give it out, really. All right, man. Thank you.